things working and the audio is working especially, and then we'll get started. Should be working. Yes, it is. All right. So today it's going to be a shorter live stream, and if you guys were not on the previous live stream, I'm just going to be doing these instead of making a lot of videos because it's easier to um, make a or do a live stream than it is to make a video, hope that the video or audio files don't get corrupted, and edit the video and then put it up on YouTube. But I'll still be making thumbnails so it's nicer, and then I just got a new webcam, so hopefully it's a little nicer. But today we're going to be talking about the 17 word solution and what that is, how you can use it, and how things would change in the West, especially America, if it was used instead of having just no moral code, no moral compass, which is exactly what most men have. Men. But the 17 words are: do all you have agreed to do, and do not encroach upon other persons or their property. And that's how you can sum up the American ideas is they did everything they said they would do because they had honor, they believed in doing what they said they would do to make sure not only that it would get it done, but they would have a better relationship with people, that they would do it for themselves too, to prove themselves to themselves. And nowadays, you think about what that statement could do if it was taught in schools, let's say, or taught by families to their children, and what it could do. Where, for example, my mom is in Portland right now. And if you know anything about Portland, you know that it's a terrible place. Terrible place to be. Lots of crime, especially within the past couple years, and definitely when there were all the BLM riots, for sure. And those people are insane. San Francisco's insane, New York's insane. There's so many insane places that you never want to live. Denver is a place that's becoming insane. Homeless people everywhere, and there's tens of thousands of people moving there constantly because they think it's a nice place to be, yet it becomes worse and worse and worse. More traffic, more homeless people, more crazy people that don't believe that you should be able to do what you want to do in your life, that they should have control over if you want to be able to defend yourself, if you want to say whatever you want to say, if you want to just live your life. They don't want that. And they're all moving there. These people have no moral code, no moral compass. So imagine if they put these 17 words into practice and said, I will do everything I said I'm going to do, which means that they have an obligation to live up to that, not only to themselves, but to the people around them. And I am not going to encroach upon other persons or their property. Which, again, we can use 2020 especially as a good example of this, of how these people, these incredibly amoral people, decided not only to encroach upon other people and continue to do that, but especially during 2020, when there were all the riots, that they were going on people's property, and because there's even many more amoral people in the world who have more power than them, they were defended when they would go on people's property, and the people who were defending their own property would get in trouble for defending their own property. The other thing is, why is Portland, why is San Francisco, why is New York, Why are they continuing to be terrible and continuing to become worse? That's important because not only do the most amoral people or um, the most obviously amoral people not actually care about anything, but the other people around them also don't care about trying to stop them. And that's another terrible thing. Because if you're not even going to get rid of the people, or at least make them try to leave, make them want to leave by scaring them off when they are trying to hurt people, when they are hurting people. I mean, the amount of people that got hurt during the riots in 2020, the amount of people that still get hurt in places like Chicago, in New York, all these places today, which has increased quite a lot, is insane. But the people around them just let it happen because they just want to live their lives. But they don't realize that while trying to just live their lives are becoming worse because they're not doing anything about the people around them. So that's nice. Not really nice, but I think, and like I said, this is going to be very quick. I'm going to finish soon, but by implementing these 17 words, you can become a much better person because you'll live up to what you say you'll do. You'll do it for yourself. You'll do it for the people around you. And you will not allow yourselves to hurt other people, encroach upon other persons or their property. But anyway, guys, I guess the internet's being bad too today for some reason. The internet's been kind of good and kind of bad sometimes here, so I guess it's good that I'm not doing a long live stream today. But anyway, guys, this is a very, very short live stream, and if the internet's better tomorrow, then it'll be much longer, but also I'll have more to talk about tomorrow. This is just something quick I wanted to talk about with the 17 word solution. So, and the 17 word solution was created by Richard J. Maybury, who has some books that if you have kids, you should definitely buy some of those books. For example, like um, Whatever Happened to Penny Candy is a good one, or I think it's called The Real History of World War One and World War Two. Those are all great books for kids to read, especially. So, I hope you have a great evening too, Hold Fast Show. And